oppose fascism. Again, we defeated Hitler in the 40s. We'll defeat fascism now. We will continue to defeat fascism as communists.
So I guess you're a communist then by the sign of the flag. So why are you a communist?
Well, I'm hardly going to be a capitalist. I mean, because I think workers should be entitled to the full fruits of their labour without exploitation or alienation by the rich.
Do you think capitalism exploits the
Yes,
people?
obviously. I think that.
But some people are concerned though that communism has killed a lot of people. Because you know, we have Mao in China, Stalin, Russia.
Capitalism has killed way more than any communist has killed. The US has orchestrated coups, imperialist wars across countries against the Sandinistas in Nicaragua, against Allende in Chile, attempted against Chavez in Venezuela, Castro in Cuba, against Vietnam, which they lost, against Korea, which they lost. There's no kind of country which has such a blatant record of breaking international law and human rights as the United States of America. No communist country, no socialist country has any kind of disastrous record on murderous regimes.
What about the economy in Venezuela or in Cuba?
Economic blockades from the US which interfere with a country's right to self-determination over its economic system, abuse and threats of imperialist wars, especially under the Trump era, which threatens to worsen the conditions of the Cuban people. It's not socialism that's failed, it's capitalism's interference in socialism.
Do you think it's capitalist America interfering with the communist countries, which is making their economy go down drain, basically? But okay, so how do you because you are protesting against fascism?
Yeah.
Because both fascism and communism is basically authoritarian in nature.
There's a difference between authoritarianism and fascism. There's a difference between communism and fascism, obviously. Otherwise we wouldn't have fucking defeated them in the 40s. I don't understand how you're going to do this liberal abortion theory.
And what do you think of the recent terrorist attacks that happened? Because the EDL, they're protesting against. I was over at EDL and they interviewed them as well.